Hello guys, and welcome to another class. Sorry for the delay, for being late about 2 or 3 minutes. I had some problems with a video I prepared for you today, so I will upload a new video to my IGTV about handstand and arm balancing, and I had problems with creating them or with editing them, so this is why I'm a little bit late today. We will just wait a couple more minutes, like 2 or 3 more minutes, until we start with our class today. We're gonna do a powerful class focused, or we will work on our Pincha Mayurasana. It's the forearm stand, standing on our forearms upside down. Even though you might have never done it before, it's no problem at all. You don't have to be able to do the forearm stand today. You don't have to manage to do it today. It is just a preparation, so we'll do different flows, strengthening the shoulders. I show you different drills, how you can work on your shoulder strength, on your arm strength, so you will be able to go upside down on your forearms. As always guys, this class is donation based, so I really appreciate if you can afford to donate some money. Today this is, not a workshop, but still I will give you a lot of tips and cues how to work on your forearm stand. I don't know how long I can continue offering these free classes. Last time I was really disappointed about the number of donations, or about the amount, and this is why I also took a day off on Wednesday, because I thought I also have time to go on a hike and to do something for myself. Also, I'm really looking forward zu all den Innsbruckern. Mein Kurs wird in Kürze wieder starten. Nicht Indoor, aber Outdoor. Man darf ab 1. Mai wieder in Kleingruppen außerhalb unterrichten, also im Freien mit einem Mindestabstand. Das heißt, in Innsbruck wird in Kürze wieder ein Kurs starten. So, I won't be able to teach live classes every day, or I don't know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I will see how long it will go and how long we can continue offering this. But maybe it will be part of my schedule once a week or twice a week. We will see. And you need a strap today. If you have a yoga strap, it's good. If you don't have a yoga strap, then get a normal belt. You can use a t-shirt, a sock, or anything else where you can open up your shoulders. If you don't have anything like socks or something, then it is also possible to do it without any equipment. Alright, so I give you 1 more minute to grab something like a yoga strap, belt, socks, a t-shirt, and then we are about to start. Also guys, I don't know, I will definitely save this in my story. I don't know if I'm able to upload it on YouTube. I don't have enough space, I guess, on my phone. I also want to offer you high quality content on my YouTube in the future. So I will do new videos, new tutorials, how to do a Pincha Mayurasana, the shoulder stand, in a 5-minute video. I might film one tomorrow and put it up on my new YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, the link is in my bio. Just check it out. I will upload also videos about mindset. At the moment, my mind is blowing. I have so many new projects, and I'm super motivated. I hope I don't get a burnout. And let's start with some yoga. Now I can't see anything after wearing the glasses for too long. I will also be running out of battery of the phone. Too much work today. So we have to unplug the mic, plugging in the charger, and I hope you can still hear me. Ready to rock the class. So we start in a kneeling position, guys. As always, warming up the wrists a little bit. So interlace your fingers, start circling. I like to do figure eights, like the forever sign. Forever happy, forever healthy, forever love. So move your wrists. We already have both directions. And this is really important no matter what kind of yoga practice you do. I mean, except yin yoga, but always warm up your wrists. Handstand practice, you need it for the chaturanga. Today we will do a lot of planks, forearm planks, to work on our shoulder strength. So even though I already said it before, if you're not able to do a forearm stand, it's no problem at all. We won't practice forearm stand. We will do all the preparations, like all the drills you need to build strength to do it. And of course you get the chance to go upside down. Alright, shake it out. And we just do some rounds of warming up the shoulders. So on the inhale, lift your arms up, bring the palms together, really press the palms together. Exhale, bring the hands to your hearts. Inhale, lift your arms up, palms together, press your hands, and bring the hands to your hearts. Inhale, arms up, hold your breath, press the hands, exhale, hands to the heart. 2 more rounds. Last time, inhale, arms up, really create pressure in between your palms. Exhale, hands to your heart. Alright, shake it out. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Open the chest. 5 deep breaths into the abdomen. So this class will be focused on shoulders. First we are warming up with different flows. Then I give you some tips. And at the end we do a shoulder relaxation, and maybe add some hip movement. Forward and back bending is always included in a vinyasa, so we don't need to add it at the cool down. And then we will see how much time we have left. Last inhale and exhale. Slowly open your hands. Alright, now we do some movement. As always, moving in the rhythm of the breath. I think the music is a little bit too loud. So you can interlace your fingers if you want. On the inhale, lift your butt, like you come into a kneeling position. You interlace the hands, palms facing up, and you open the chest. Try to bring your arms beside your ears to also feel a stretch in the chest, in the pectoralis muscle. And exhale, go down again. Inhale up, exhale down. 5 more times in your own pace. Take deep breaths into the abdomen. Last time, and then slowly release. So take the yoga belt. If you don't have a yoga belt, you can use a normal belt, a strap, a t-shirt, a sock, or maybe a kitchen towel works well. So just to show you that you don't need a fancy yoga belt, I use my kitchen towel. We are in this together. Alright. So the thing is, you just need something you can really pull. If you're really strong, be careful that you don't break your towel. And then hold the thing, whatever you're holding in your hands, in shoulder distance. Alright? Really create some pressure. Like you really want to pull the belt. Let's just call it belt so it's easier. And then sitting, standing, no matter what, you are lifting the arms up over the shoulders, really pull your arms, create pressure, and on the exhale, lower down. But keep the engagement in your arms. Alright? Inhale, lift up again. And exhale, lower down. Still yoga, so focus on your breathing. On the inhale, lifting the arms up. And on the exhale, moving them down. So we are warming up the shoulders and the chest. Try to feel this beautiful opening, this beautiful stretch in your chest muscle. And on the exhale, lower down. Last time, inhale, lift up. Now hold here, keep breathing, but really try to bring your arms the left, the right hand to the right. So really pull your towel or your belt for 10, 9, 8. Maybe you can bring your triceps behind your ears to lift the chest even more for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now take it a little wider. If the kitchen towel is too short, use something else. And on the inhale, lift the arms up. On the exhale, really try to bring the arms back a little bit wider. So a little bit further behind the back. And on the exhale, move down. That's the benefit of the strap. It's longer, so you can really move down all the way and bring it up again. So you feel it in the shoulder and in the chest. If you don't have a strap, a towel or anything, you just lift your arms up and then bring them to the back and then again lift them forward. With straight arms, like you're pulling something. Just some shoulder mobility before we start with our flow. 2 more times. And slowly release. Alright, you can put the yoga props away, we don't need them anymore. And then coming to a tabletop position, warming up the wrist just a little bit more. Remember, shoulders over elbows over wrists, one straight line, moving forward or making circles, whatever feels good to you. You can also add some movement of your spine, like spinal waves, cat and cow, moving your hips from side to side. Whatever feels good, so you are ready to flow. Today we won't do fancy stuff, more like basics in the flow, so we can be more fancy for the forearm stand. But yoga isn't always fancy, right? Sometimes it's about breathing, sitting, just doing something good for our body and for the mind. So if you haven't moved already today, it's good to finally do it and to feel your muscles, the tightness. From sitting at home, maybe you're in a home office. 3 more deep breaths. No matter what kind of movement you're doing, add some cat and cow to warm up the spine. Alright, and then slowly tuck your toes, lift your hips, and come into your first downward facing dog. Always feel free to add some movement, walk your dog, bending one knee after another to really lengthen the spine. So forget about the hamstrings for, like in the beginning, we're more focusing on the spine and just warming up. Also, downward facing dog is a great shoulder exercise or shoulder asana to build strength. So if you just try to hold your downward facing dog several times in your home practice for a little longer than usual, you already build more strength in your shoulders. Alright, one of the biggest key elements of Pincha Mayurasana to build strength is the forearm plank. So bring the feet together, bend your knees, chin to your chest, and then slowly roll forward into a high plank, shoulders above your wrists as always, and then lower down on your forearms. But keep your forearms parallel to each other. Hold your forearm plank, even though I'm not holding it. So this is the position we want to create. Parallel to each other, palms facing down. Of course, sometimes we see fingers interlaced. There are different variations of your hands, but we try to keep them parallel. If it's easier for you, you can use a yoga block. No ads here, it's unpaid. And you can really press the yoga block together to create even more strength in your shoulders. So this helps you to keep the hands and the elbows parallel. Often, if you're a beginner in Pincha Mayurasana, beginners like to bring the hands closer together or moving the elbows to really try to keep them parallel to each other. Alright, I hope you're still holding the forearm plank. Nice job. And then slowly push yourself up into high plank again. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga, or better, just come onto your belly for the first vinyasa. Untuck your toes, really press the toes into the mat to engage your hamstrings. Hands under your elbows or beside your chest. Elbows close to your body. Inhale, lift the chest up into a baby cobra, warming up the spine. Whole strength is coming from your lower back. No tension from your arms, no pressure. 3 more deep breaths into the abdomen. Last deep inhale. On the exhale, lower down. Push yourself back into a child's pose. So you're sitting with the butt on your heels. Walk your hands forward. Also, this one is beautiful for your shoulders. So really walk your hands. You can decide if you want to lower your forehead down or not. But stay active in your arms, walking on your fingertips. 5 deep breaths into the abdomen. On the inhale, walk your hands even more forward. Exhale, open the mouth, release tension. And then walk your fingers to the left as far as possible. Maybe the right hand on the left. 3 deep breaths. Feel a stretch on the right side of your body. Keep the arms straight and engaged. So we are warming up the whole body just in case we're going upside down and we lose the balance, that we don't hurt ourselves. So first we do some twists, warming up the shoulders to prepare us to go upside down and to be safe if it's not happening on the first time. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, change to the other side. Left hand on the right, deep breathing. Inhale slowly back to center. Exhale. And alright, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Let's stop the movement now. Feet in hip distance. 5 deep breaths in stillness. Feel free to keep your knees slightly bent. I can already feel the tightness from the last 2 or 3 days I was hiking and running. So always remember, a down dog is not always the same. Each asana could be different on another day. Don't try to compare your practice in the moment with your last practice. Every practice is a new one, and this is also the idea of yoga. Staying present without comparison, no judgment, just notice. So I'm just noticing that I'm a little bit more tight now, but it's not affecting my mood in any way, or it's not a good or bad practice. Last deep inhale and fully exhale. Slowly step between your hands, bring the feet together, keep your knees slightly bent, arms hanging to the sides. Again, relaxing the shoulders. You can hold the elbows, moving from side to side. Let's take a deep inhale here. And on the exhale, open the mouth to relax your face. Open your arms again, knees bent, chin to your chest. Inhale, slowly, mindfully roll up. Alright, roll your shoulders 3 times to the back and 3 times to the front. And then we start with some warm-up flows. Alright? So come to the top of the mat, feet together. On the inhale, lift your arms up, gaze to your hands, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the lower back. On the exhale, hands on the mat, step back into your high plank. And from here we're coming onto forearm plank. Again, remember, palms facing down, really press them into the mat, elbows parallel to each other, so the forearms are parallel. And now we're doing the first exercise to strengthen our shoulders for Pincha Mayurasana, where we just walk the fingers forward, the feet forward into dolphin, and on the exhale you walk them back. Let's do this 10 times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale, walk back. 8 more times. Really try to walk your feet forward as much as possible to really feel something in your spine. It's like a downward facing dog, so lift the butt up. I didn't count, I think 2 more times. Alright, and then we meet in forearm plank. Come up into your high plank. You can always use your knees to help. Inhale, lean forward, exhale, chaturanga. Shoulders in high of your elbows, untuck your toes. Inhale, push yourself up, upward facing dog or cobra. Roll your shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whoa, I'm already sweating. Bring the feet together. On the inhale, lift the right leg up. Feel free to open the hip here, but keep the leg straight. Keep pressing the left heel into the mat. Inhale here. On the exhale, slowly step the right foot between your hands. This is not happening on the first time. Just grab your right foot, move it to the front, to the right knees over the ankle. On the inhale, rise up into high lunge. And you're also holding here 10 breaths. Really straighten your arms, working on shoulder strength. Observe your mind. What kind of thoughts are coming up if you're in a challenging pose? Are you the person who likes to quit and to put the hands down because I can't see you? Or do you challenge yourself and you lift the arms up? Be the one who's challenging himself without any others to notice. This is how you manage to stop caring what other people think. Not only good, but also bad. Bad things they think about you. So do it for yourself. Keep the arms up. It's your practice. No one is there to motivate you except yourself. Last dip, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step back. Do the vinyasa in your own pace. And we all meet in downward facing dog. Bring the feet together on the inhale, lift the left leg up, keep pressing the right heel into the mat, opening up the hip, inhale, on the exhale, square your hips, step the left foot between your hands and come up into your high lunge. Be aware, knee over the ankle, 90 degrees, really lift the arms up. And you can try to press the left heel down and backward and the right toes forward, so you feel even more sensation in the right hip flexor, but keep your arms up. Deep breathing, guys, into the abdomen, up to the chest, to the shoulders. Lengthen the arms even more. This is also beautiful and very important. This stretch here to work on arm balancing, like on handstand. This instead of this, yeah? Really straighten arms. 2 more breaths. Last deep inhale, lengthen even more. Exhale, hands on the mat, step back. Do the vinyasa, shifting forward, exhale, chaturanga. Shoulders in line with your elbows. Untuck your toes, push yourself up, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together, bend your knees. You can either jump, step, or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up to the sides, gaze to your hands. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, lift your arms up. The right hand catches the left. On the exhale, move your body to the right. Feel the stretch on the left side, 3 deep breaths. Inhale, come back to center, left hand catches the right wrist. Exhale, same to the other side. 1, 2. Oh, this feels really good. After sitting all day today. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step back into your high plank. Come onto your forearms. Ready for Pincha Mayurasana drill number 2. We try to touch the mat with the chin. Chin, yeah? Yeah, with the chin. Like moving forward and down and up and back. Inhale forward, so shoulders above your elbows. Lower your chin down, trying to touch the mat. Push yourself up and back. Squeeze your butt, move forward and down, up and back. In total, 10 times. I already did 3, so 7 more. Two more. Alright, in your forearm stand, try to come back up into high plank. Inhale, lean forward, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you're still struggling with the vinyasa, there's another video on my YouTube channel how to do the vinyasa. And I might offer you another tutorial where I speak about it in detail. Or you book your private class. Alright, feet together, inhale, lift the right leg up. Bend the right knee now, try to bring the right heel close to your butt and gaze through the right armpits. Really press the left heel down, both arms straight, 3 deep breaths. Try to lift the right knee up higher, really try to bring the heel close to your butt. Last deep inhale, and fully exhale. Come back to 3-legged dog, so your hips are square, straight in the leg. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Turn the left foot in, lift the left arm up to the front, and slowly, mindfully windmill up, Warrior 2. Right knee over the ankle, hips facing to the longest side, arms and shoulder level. Also this is shoulder strength. If you don't notice it yet, let's stay here for 10 deep breaths, and then you will feel it. So we're really working on our pecs today. Good work, guys. Try to keep the left leg fully engaged, pressing the outside of the left foot into the mat. Also here you can try to press the right heel down and bring it a little bit to the back to activate the right hip flexor even a little bit more. 5 more deep breaths. Last deep inhale. On the exhale, windmill down, hands on the mat, step back. Do the vinyasa in your pace. We all meet in downward dog. Feet together, inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend the left knee, bring the heel close to your butt, gaze through the left armpit, 3 deep breaths. Ujjayi breathing, if this is, if you have heard of it before, sorry. Inhale, come back to 3-legged dog, straighten the leg, exhale, slowly step the left foot forward, turn the right foot in, right arm forward, slowly, mindfully windmill up. Also here, we have a shoulder rotation, working on the shoulder in the whole class. Alright, holding here for 10 deep breaths. In the meantime, I'm talking a little bit so it's easier for you to hold it. First of all, thank you guys for all your messages and all your congratulations. I don't know if this makes sense, but for being self-employed for 2 years, really grateful. This is only possible because of your support. So I'm really happy. I can't wait to teach again in May. Slowly I can start teaching again outdoor in Innsbruck. And then hopefully I can come into your city soon. I can already feel it in the shoulders. I hope you as well. 2 more breaths. Deep inhale. On the exhale, windmill down, step back and do the vinyasa in your own pace. We meet in down dog, staying there for 5 deep breaths. Last deep inhale, fully exhale. Bring the feet together, bend the knees, gaze to the front, and try to hop or jump forward. This one is. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up to the sides, gaze to your hands. And exhale, hands to the heart center. So these are 3 of my favorite drills to work on shoulder strength for Pincha Mayurasana. So first of all, just holding the forward plank, always elbows parallel to each other. In this case, number 1 is to walk your feet forward and backward while holding forearm stand, and 3 are the shoulder taps. So these are 3 great exercises you can add easily to your vinyasa, as we just did. And now we're working on forearm stand. So I try to bring a little bit closer to the mat. All right. So, to be honest with you, I think forearm stand is one of the most dangerous inversions, because in headstand you can just make a roly-poly, a putzigaga, where you just roll yourself down. In handstand nothing can happen, you can always go to the left or to the right. But on the forearm stand, if you fall to the sides, it hurts a lot. So if you don't feel safe, you can use pillows, blankets or whatever, but you don't have to go upside down if you don't want to. So first of all, what is forearm stand? It's the preparation we just did. Forearms on the mat, elbows parallel to each other, palms really pressing down, and then we try to walk forward as much as possible with the legs straight. So this is called dolphin pose. You can either just try to hold it here for the first time. We need a little bit more space. You can either try to hold it here, or you walk forward and then you lift one leg up and down, and then the other leg up and down. So this is now like a workshop. I'm giving you exercises and you do it in the meantime. The only bad thing is that I can't see you at the moment practicing it, but let's try it all together. Coming onto your forearms, you can either hold dolphin for like 5 to 10 breaths, or we walk forward and lifting one leg up after the other. All right? 5 to 10 times each side. Walking forward, lifting one leg up, straightening the leg, moving it down, other side up and down, and walking back. Walking forward, one leg up, other leg up, down. You can also hold it here and just lift your legs up, so it's even more exhausting for your shoulders. I do 3 more on each side. And then slowly lower down and rest in child's pose or just in a linear position, so you can still see me. I promise you guys I will do a video on YouTube where I give you these asanas to work on forearm stand. Alright, so come to the next one. Not only lifting one leg up, but we try to hop up. So there it's important that you always keep the bouncing leg bent. It's the same in handstand. If we try to kick up with scissors, you see the right knee here is bent. So if I land on my knee. And it's the same on the forearms. Same preparation, walking forward, bending the right leg, straightening the left, and then slowly kicking up. Just try to kick up. So let's do 5 to 10 jumps on one side. Keep the balancing leg bent, and then rest, and then change to the other side. If you have never done it before, don't be afraid, just don't kick up too high. It is just about to get a feeling for kicking off and for creating the momentum where you can be in one straight line. So I do the other side. And once you have done both sides 5 to 10 times, again allow yourself to rest and come onto your knees. I am really always, today I have problems with my vocabulary. I was listening to an audiobook the whole day, but I'm always really interested on how many people of these 42 who are watching right now are really doing the work or just watching me getting sweaty and tired in front of the camera. But I hope, guys, you really try it at home. We have one more step to go fully upside down. Of course, you can use the walls. I am not a huge fan of using walls, more like to focus on strength. But if you get used to a wall, you get afraid to practice in the middle of the room. So if you always do a handstand with using a wall, you will probably never be able to hold it without a wall if you never try. So, last step is now to kick up. We do the same movement again, but you try to hold the momentum in the air a little bit longer. So this could just be the same preparation again, the same drill, where you walk forward, bending one knee, straightening the other, and you kick yourself up just for a second, or you really try to hold the momentum. Maybe you can even bring the legs together. If not, it's no problem. Just try it out. And yeah, it's all about practice. It's the same with handstand or with learning a language. Make it a habit, add it to your practice, to your vinyasa, and you will be able to hold the forearm stand faster than you think. Let's try the other side, kicking up. And after 5 to 10 rounds or 5 to 10 breaths, again, allow yourself to rest. Yeah, I'm happy that you managed to do it, guys. And of course, sometimes the left leg is easier than the right. It is the way it is. No comparison, no judgment. I also have a good leg and a bad leg, a good day and a bad day. You know, it's about the balance. One last really key cue I give you. So I'm really giving you all my tips from my workshops, guys. So promise me, first of all, that you still want to see me live. If I'm in your city, you come to my workshops. Thing number 2, I appreciate if you tag me in your story, maybe while you're holding a forearm stand. Number 3, it's getting more and more, maybe if you haven't, you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And number 4, of course, I appreciate your donations. Alright, so are you ready for the best tip ever? If you are in forearm stand, it is the same with your feet. Like if you're standing, you're leaning forward, so you really press the toes down. You're not falling forward and you make a step. So you're not falling forward, you really try to lean forward like a normal day. You're walking, you lose balance, you press your toes down. If you lean back, you press your heels down. This is how you usually go. This is because we're not falling. And it's the same on forearm or handstand balance. So if you're in handstand and you get the feeling like you're falling forward, you press your fingertips down. And if you get the feeling you're falling back, you press the palms down. And this is the same in forearm stand. This is so important that if you get the feeling like leaning too much forward, really press the palms down. If you get the feeling like your feet falling back, press the elbows down. So you can shift the weight from forward to backward to keep the balance. I demonstrated to you, and in the meantime, you promise me to support me as well, alright? So, I'm coming into a forearm stand. Now I'm leaning forward, so I'm really pressing the palms down. I'm not falling, and if I'm leaning back, I'm pressing the elbows down. So you see I'm shifting the weight forward and backward on my forearms. And this is really the key to hold a forearm stand. So maybe I save this class. Of course I save it, so maybe you get a journal and you write it down, or you just remember it. And the gaze is like a triangle with in crow pose. So if you're holding the forearm stand, you can either you gaze between your hands a little bit to the front, so you're creating a triangle. Don't gaze down because otherwise you will fall, but just gaze slightly forward. And then you will automatically find the gazing point between your hands, like here. But it's not about, like, if you look up or down, you will find it out how it fits for your practice the most. Alright, so these are my drills for forearm stand. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. And I still offer to do a cool down together. So if you want to work on your forearm stand a little bit longer, happy if you practice even more. Otherwise, join me on the mat. We just do some shoulder relaxation asanas, quick shavasana, and then we are enjoying the rest of our days together. So it's really a beautiful feeling after some shoulder work to lay onto your abdomen. Straighten the left arm, left palms facing down, right hand beside the chest, and then press the right palm into the mat, lift the right leg up and place the right foot on the left side. I hope you can see me with the camera. And you gaze just to the right side, both arms are straight. You can also, maybe in this position it's better, you can also place the right hand behind your back to open up the shoulder even more. If you're really flexible, you might be able to touch the left hand with the right. I can't do it, but I place the hand just on my back to open up the shoulder. Alright, let's put the camera back up here so you see the whole yoga mat. Five more deep breaths on this side. Last deep inhale. On the exhale, slowly come back onto your belly, straighten the right arm to the right side, palm facing down, left hand beside the chest, push yourself so you're twisting your body, stepping the left foot behind, left hand either forward or behind your back, lower down your head, and broken wing, but don't break your wing, yeah, not too much, it should be, yeah, not really pain, it should be comfortable, but still you should feel some sensation in your shoulder. I really like to do this asana after practicing forearm stand or handstands. 5 more deep breaths. Last deep inhale. On the exhale, slowly come back to center. Push yourself up into a tabletop position. Place the left hand in the center of the chest. If you are in the center, also the left hand is in the center. On the inhale, lift the right arm up, gaze to the right palm. On the exhale, bring the right hand through this hole, so thread the needle. Place the right side of your forehead down, and then walk the left arm forward and gaze through the left armpit while pressing the right palm into the mat, but like upside down. The right palm is facing up. 5 deep breaths. Last deep inhale. And fully exhale. Slowly come back to center. Place the right hand in the center of the mat, in the center of your chest. On the inhale, lift the left arm up, gaze up to the left hand. Exhale, thread the needle, place the left side of the forehead down. Right arm walking forward. And then try to gaze through the right armpit up to the ceiling. 5 deep breaths. Last deep inhale and fully exhale. Come back to center. You can either find a kneeling position where you just sit on your heels, or you come into a cross-legged position. Interlace the fingers behind your back. One more time, we are opening the chest. So try to bring the hand close to your heels while lifting the chest. 5 deep breaths into the abdomen. Last deep inhale and fully exhale. You might already feel that you're more open in your shoulders today after all these mobility exercises, after the strength training. I hope it helped you, and now we're finishing with Shavasana. So you can either come into a laying down position or we meet in a seated position. But don't skip the relaxation in the end. It just will be 2 minutes. So allow yourself to rest, to relax your shoulders after practice. So if you're laying down position, open your feet to the corners of the mat, palms facing up. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, let your arms and legs be heavy. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation. If you're in a seated position, really lengthen the spine. Pull your shoulders up to the ears. On the exhale, open the mouth, relax your shoulders. And try to hold stillness for 1 minute. Observe the thoughts that are coming up to your mind. maybe some things you have learned today, some things that are new to you. Maybe really feel the power, the strength in your shoulders, maybe some tiredness. We did some really intense strength work. And then stay with this feeling for 30 more seconds. Let's take one more deep inhale all together, lengthen the spine. On the exhale, open the mouth, release. If you're in laying down position, slowly wiggle your fingers, your toes, and find a seated position. And we all together take one more deep inhale, lengthening the spine. On the exhale, open the mouth, relax your shoulders, your face, and then gently open your eyes. Guys, thank you so much for practicing with me today. We didn't practice on Wednesday, so today I enjoyed it even more. Yeah, I did a lot of office work today, so I was really excited to teach. It still makes the most fun. If you enjoyed the class, guys, if you got any value for your home practice or for your forearm stand, or I don't know, maybe some other inspiration about my plans or something, no, I'm joking. But if you get any value out of this live class, I'm really happy if you could donate some money if you can afford it. I share the link in my story. Usually for arm balance workshop, I charge 50 euros for 3 hours. So just whatever amount feels fair to you, I appreciate it really a lot. I also still appreciate screenshots, tagging me in your stories as always. And please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will upload at least one video once a week with some tips for yoga, diet, routines, mindset, the books I'm reading, what I learned in different books, audiobooks. I don't know. I'm super excited for this new project. I hope I can start something on YouTube, and I would really, really appreciate if you recommend me to your friends, to your family, and yeah. Any support is appreciated, guys. It's always giving and receiving. And I know I receive already so much from you, so thank you so much. I wish you a wonderful day and see you on Sunday. On Sunday I'm already teaching 2 classes, one in the morning and one in the evening. The one in the morning will be in Deutsch. So am Sonntag unterrichte ich fürs Kaufhaus Tirol 10 eine Morning-Einheit, and in the evening 5 p.m. as usual we will practice together with my clothes sponsor OGNX. So guys, enjoy your weekend, eat something healthy, and yeah, namaste. I'm just checking the comments. And Selina, probier leider ein Forearm stand. You can work on it. Alright, we talked about the gaze. Yes, the video will be available for later. Nadine, congrats that you managed to do it the first time. Kati, it's amazing that you always try to do everything. Yeah, let's try. Maybe Cat being creative, you spend less time texting and more time practicing. There are many messages of you, but I appreciate it. The blondes, as always, active body, active mind. That's it, guys. If you can't afford donations done, it doesn't matter, you can still enjoy my videos without any bad feelings. Enjoy, and there are many ways to appreciate. It's just about appreciation. If you get something, you give something. That's the thing. It doesn't have to be money. There are many opinions. Yes, of course, you can join all classes on Sunday, in the morning and in the evening. Guided classes like today. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your day and see you on Sunday.